Well, there's three games in the NBA playoffs on Wednesday, April the 23rd. I know who I like. What about who you like? Leave your comments, or I should say, leave your predictions in the comments section. Just be nice to each other, folks. And that includes me. Be respectful. And, everybody has an opinion. Although, keep in mind, mine is a professional one because I do this for a living. And by the way, folks, um, 4-1 with my last three NBA free pick videos right here on WagerTalk TV, and also 7-4-1 with my last six MLB videos right here on Wager Talk TV. So be kind enough to hit that like button for me. It goes a long way in showing your appreciation for the work and time and effort I put in. And also, folks, we reached over 200,000 subscribers last week. A monumental, easy for you to say, monumental feat on YouTube. So, again, folks, we appreciate each and every one of you. And for those of you who haven't subscribed and been watching right along, or this may be even your first time, it's 100% free to subscribe. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. And don't forget to hit the alert notification bell for Wager Talk TV in your YouTube settings. You'll be notified immediately upon any of our great work going up on our great channel. All right, so let's get to the meat and potatoes, and then I'll tell you about what I got going on tonight and what's been going on of late with my premium picks. All right, so Miami at Cleveland and the Warriors at the Rockets. Those are the two games that I will be covering this for today. And the first game, Miami at Cleveland, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time tip-off. This game will be televised by NBA TV. Miami, I'm going to look at their team total here, which is 99.5. You know, when you get these double digit spreads the way we've been seeing in a lot of these first round matchups, they're there for a reason, and the double digit favorites have done awfully well so far to this point. But in any event, the Miami Heat have scored 100 points or more in their last 15 games, and that includes 7 of those contests coming on the road. Miami has averaged 108.7 points per game in their 4 contests against Cleveland this year. They're 57 for 147 from beyond the 3-point line in those 4 games against Cleveland. That's good for 38.8%, folks. And talk about underdogs that could hit 3-point shots. Miami could do so, although they failed to cover in game 1 of the series. Miami offensively as well, over their last 5 games, 51% from the field and 38.9% from beyond the 3-point line. So they're doing a lot of things right offensively to make that total of 99.5 look awful inviting. And then you couple that with the fact that Cleveland has allowed 100 points or more in each of their last 12 and 23 of their last 24 games. And Cleveland's also allowed 100 points or more in their last 6 against Miami. So I'm going to go with Miami, the Miami Heat, over their team total of 99.5 tonight, which is Wednesday, April the 23rd. Before I get to my Warriors and Rockets selection, that game goes at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time tonight on TNT. Just want to let you know I got the winning side in this contest, and you can get it right now over at wagertalk.com or my personal link at wagertalkwt.buzz/RB. Folks, my NBA postseason picks since 2022. I'm now 119 and 80, 60%. Net profit of $12,461. I passed on my premium side in the NBA yesterday, but not today. So I have the winning side in this Warriors and Rockets game. But for this particular matchup, I'm going to look at the total, which is 204 on the free pick side here on Wager Talk TV. Golden State's coming off a 95-85 win in game 1. That game went under the total of 213.5 by a mile, 33.5 points to be exact. I had the game to go under as a 5% best bet. I just couldn't understand with the 4 matchups between these teams this year going into that, actually 3 matchups going into that why that total was where it was. But here's the thing. The total now is 204. So that's a drastic adjustment by the odds makers. Now, I have all the respect in the world for the odds makers, but I also have no fear of them as well. So sometimes you'll see the odds makers make these kinds of adjustments in anticipation of what public perception is. In addition to the fact that they have to be looking at the matchups between these teams this year, and they've all played on very low scoring affairs. So again, I just think I have to adjust to what their adjustment is. This opened at 206.5. It's now down to 203. I think a lot of that is sharp money to bring it down to 203. I think it's now 204. It was 203 last night. So it's come back up to 204, and I'm sensing a little bit of middling action here from the sharps on this game. Is this a huge overreaction or not? Let me know in the comments section. I think it might be. Golden State has gone over the total in their last 3 games if the total's been 219.5 or less, and they allowed 99 points or fewer in their previous games. So let me repeat that. So I know that might have sounded a little bit confusing. The Golden State Warriors have gone 3-0 to the over in their last 3 games whenever there's a total of 219.5 or less, like there is tonight, and they allowed 99 points or fewer in their previous game, which they allowed 85 in that win over Houston in game 1. In those 3 games, averaged 237 points per game. Golden State's also gone 5-1 to the over on the road this year after allowing 100 points or fewer, which obviously they did. By the way, that 85-point output by Houston in game 1 was their lowest scoring game of the year. So again, a little bit of experience there when with Golden State, and inexperience of Houston was quite apparent in game 1. As the series wears on, I think you'll see the young Houston team get a lot more comfortable in their own skin in this situation. I mean, there's a reason why they're the number 2 seed in the West. Houston has gone over the total in their last 4 games after playing an under in their previous game. And those 4 games have averaged a combined 239.8 points per game. Houston's also played 6-0 to the over in their last 6 after allowing 105 points or fewer in the previous game. And those 6 games averaged a combined 237 points per game. These teams have played 5 times this year. I think I said 4. It was 4 during the regular season, 5 times including game 1 of this series. All 5 have gone under the total, and all had 203 points or fewer being scored. Yet the game 1 total was 213.5. And I have, like I said, I had a 5% best bet on that total, but going under. But this is another story. Now it comes down to 203. A lot of low scoring games. I just have this keen sense that we're going to see not a high scoring game, but even if it's 207 to 210, it's still a low scoring game, but it's going to go over the total. So I am going to take a chance here, a calculated risk, despite the past matchups, and take Golden State and Houston to go over the total of 204. So my 2 picks again, folks, for Wednesday, April the 23rd in the NBA postseason: Miami over their team total of 99.5 against Cleveland. Golden State and Houston to go over 204. Don't forget, folks, I have a winning side in that Golden State and Houston game tonight, right now at WagerTalk for $25. Don't forget my NBA playoff special, which will take you right through the finals, folks. $185. And like I mentioned, since the 2022 NBA postseason began, I've gone 119-80, 60%, with a net profit of 12,461 units based on $100 bet per unit. So $185 with that kind of record and that kind of money I've made over the last 3+ years. I think would warrant you spending $185 and giving yourself a good opportunity, if not a great opportunity, to make good money during this NBA postseason. Until the next time, take care and God bless, folks.